Oh, cutting so many frog legs is gonna be great. So many frog legs. Hi. The world is on fire. Continuously. It's always on fire. Now, as a long-time believer in fighting fire with fire, the way I survive in a world that's constantly on fire is by keeping an inner flame going. Now, this inner fire is fully fueled by bog peat, which means that to sustain a continuous flame, I need to sustain a healthy swamp that can produce peat. So I'm going to feed my swamp today. And I'm going to do that by following a pattern from Mini-Me Designs on Etsy. It's a wonderful Ukrainian designer who does patterns for little felt creatures and things. I'm going to link the pattern down below. Maybe I'm going to put here as well. We'll see how editing me decides. So before I get into all of the materials and tools I'm going to use, I want to show you some of my recent felt creations. I unfortunately don't have them anymore, but I do have pictures. So hold on, let me scooch over. Hopefully I'll put them here. So the first one I want to share is this ram I made. I made it for a friend I was going to meet in real life for the first time. I severely underestimated how long it was going to take to embroider that many French knots for the coat. I thought I was being smart by picking fingering weight wool and holding it double, but that meant I had to pull every single stitch through with pliers because it wouldn't go through the felt. So that took forever. But what it did do, completely by accident because of the way I was moving across the piece, it actually gave this really cute tilt to the little creature. And I actually really love it. It was completely accidental, but it was great. And after receiving the ram, my friend wanted a polar bear for a friend of his. So I made this polar bear. And it's also by the House of Beasts on Etsy. I forgot to mention the ram is also by the House of Beasts on Etsy. So I'm going to put those in the description as well in case you want to buy copies. Wonderful patterns. Highly recommend. So yeah, I did those two little felt pieces and I really, really enjoyed it. But they were made for somebody else. And that's how I used to always make things. So when I saw the pattern for these swamp pieces, it spoke to me and I was like, oh, I want to make that. And then I immediately got sad because I was like, well, what am I going to do with these? Maybe I can gift it to somebody, but then I just kind of realized that most likely they're just going to get put away somewhere and just lost to time, which bummed me out and made me not want to make them. And I was like, I think we need to unpack this and process this. So I let myself kind of think about it for a week, and I think I'm ready to tackle it. I have decided I'm going to make them, and I'm going to find a spot to display them that's hopefully safe because I have cats. The cats get to stuff, and it's to protect the items from the cats, but also cats from the items because they're cats. They just eat things they're not supposed to eat. So what I think I'm going to start with today is I'm going to cut out all of the pieces because why not? So here's all of my pieces. Something that I already really like about this pattern creator is that they have the page that you print out to cut out the pieces. And then the next page is a kind of a visualization of all of the pieces because some of these pieces need to cut from different colors and then it becomes difficult to track. And it's so nice just having a sheet that has them all colored and laid out. So do recommend this pattern already. All the pieces are cut out. So what I want to do today is I want to start making the tadpole creature. Oh no, everything is... Oh, my petals. No. I assume that's where it goes. Okay, I think I am out of reasonable ways to procrastinate. So how to start. So you don't need these guys yet. This is what I'm working with. I should have put away my pattern pieces. This is gonna go here, and this is gonna go like that. Oh, it's gonna be cute. It's gonna be so cute. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to understand this. Uh-huh. Oh, this is really interesting. Oh, that's what makes him stand so cute. Oh. The cabbage is figuring it out. The heater has turned on. Shush. Okay, it's done. Funnily enough, I think one of these flosses I bought is actually not as good as one I already had, so I'm going to use my cross stitch needle. That's what I used for my last two felt projects, and it was perfect. I know it seems like I'm just using cross stitch needles for all kinds of inappropriate deeds, but it works, okay? You know, I do need a sharper needle here, I think. Let's see what I got. I do have a smaller cross stitch needle. Was that what I was using last time? Oh yeah, I think I was using a smaller. Okay. I stand corrected. I'm using a different cross stitch needle. One that's smaller. Look. Look how tiny this is. Like the tiniest cross stitch needle. I forget what gauge it was. I need to make myself one of those needle books. I see a lot of people making super cute designs. I haven't quite decided how I would make it if I was to make one. I have ideas. I always have ideas. But nothing is speaking to me yet. If you've never done loop start, especially for cross stitch, but honestly, any kind of embroidery, I highly recommend it. I did it once and I just refused to do anything else. And I don't even care about having knots or messiness in the back of your work. It's just something about loop start. It's so satisfying. It's so nice. These little leggies are making me so happy. I've never seen a felt pattern do this, so I'm just fascinated. But look how tiny the leggies are. I don't even know I'm going to put stuffing in there. Look at him. Look how derpy he looks. I already have a piece. Perfect. Oh, this is much longer. Oh, it wasn't just to the elbows. Okay. When I do arts and crafts, I try to measure stuff out with my body just to kind of have a standard length I go for, especially for when I'm embroidering. So I think I usually go up to like a bit up my bicep. And today, for some reason, I just went up to here. That's why it felt short. To clarify, I go up to my bicep and then double because I always do loop start. Important. So let's see how freestyling a little smile is gonna go. It's going great already. Don't worry about it. Oh no. What do we think of this little derpy smile? I kind of want to leave it just because of how silly it is. I think I'm gonna fix it. Yeah. Okay. Threader, do the thing. Yay, little guy. Just a tail sticking out. Hi. Oh my goodness. Are you okay? What's going on there? It's just a curtain. This is normally the cats are quiet hours. They're kind of losing it at the moment. Oh no. No. I'm playing thread chicken. Floss chicken? Oh, it's gonna be so close. Don't know. Oh, this is devastating. And I threw away the piece I left. No! dear trash. Oh, and my side really hurts today, and I don't know why. I don't know if I just sat like an absolute maniac or slept. I don't know what I did, but it hurts. Oh, there it is. Yes, I'm saving pieces from the trash. It's my crafting trash. It's literally just yarn and stuff in there. I want to do the thread joining knot that I learned from this book. I don't think it says Sashiko specifically technique. I think it's just a way you join with a knot. Yeah, I think in English it's known as a loom knot. Hello, sir. Leaving hair over... No! The things on the table. Hey, no. The things on the table, stay on the table. I feel like polyfill has always been kind of nasty, but something about newer polyfill, or maybe I just bought a bad brand. I don't know. Something about the polyfill I have now is just so terrible. I hate it so much. And stuffing tiny little bits it's just so slippery. I don't know what it is. I hate it, but I gotta use it up. Here it is. Here's my nastiness bag. How do I get you in the legs? Oh, I have some tweezers. Let's try these. Yeah, it's just popping out immediately. Cause see, if this was wool, I could just kind of needle felt it into place. Hi, sir. What are we doing? Hi. Yeah, it's a microphone. Oh, something's in my eyeball. No. Hopefully it's not microplastics. Oh, you know, actually, I kind of got it in there. I just feel like if I move wrong or breathe wrong, it's gonna pop back out. Can you tell that the leggies are stuffed? I know you're unhappy about the wind. I can't turn it off. Lap time? Oh, okay. This is an interesting position. I can work with that. Oh, no, now there's two cats on the table. Yeah, it's a microphone. Hey! Where's the magnet? Look at this stuff. Look at it. It's just kind of weird. I don't like it. Gross. I don't like touching it. Oh, a little round potato. Oh, potato. I'm back. It is time to finish the tadpole by putting the little flower on his head. So let me set up the camera so you can actually see what I'm doing. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I bought this hot glue gun maybe for $5, probably around 10 years ago. And I used it a bunch for a little bit and haven't touched it since. So hopefully it works. Well, glue's coming out. So I have this thingy. It's down. Oh no, ripped off a chunk. Ah, no. problem with hot glue is you have to work fast and it's hot, so it's just kind of goes everywhere. Ooh, this has really hardened. It actually gives it a really nice shape though. Oh, that's way too much glue. No! Oh, this is gonna be not enough. Stop being... Stop making spaghetti. I don't need spaghetti. Nobody needs glue spaghetti. Guys, there's so much spaghetti. Oh, Bulbasaur. I don't know why, but this is really making me think of this one video I accidentally stumbled upon where I was looking for tips on how to sew a round bottom. And I clicked on this video that looked promising, and turns out they weren't sewing it. They just cut out a circle out of cardboard and then just glued the fabric to it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've never been the same since I saw that. Okay, so this doesn't look like it does in the pattern, but it's still super cute, so I'm not complaining. A nice big blob. No, spaghetti. Look at him. Oh, this is fantastic. What is that? No licking. It's so much nicer sewing eyes on before the whole thing is assembled, but you couldn't really do that with the tadpole because the eyes go over a seam. So here's a question. Does this count as sewing or embroidery more? Because I'm using embroidery floss. I'm trying to keep my stitches very decorative. Is it both? I don't know. I feel like it's sewing because it's attaching things together, but I don't know if people would have other opinions here. Oh, hi. What are we doing? Oh, your ear is gross. Oh no. Oh, he found a little bug on the wall. Well, I think he's busy now. I thought it was going to be a bit confusing to cut all of the pieces out and then do projects one by one. But I'm actually really enjoying it because now I don't have to worry about the colors or cutting out or anything. I can just do the thing, which is really nice. Haha. Eyeballs. I really hope I did this right. Oh, they're derpy. Oops. About, oh no. Yeah, I didn't think about it. I didn't think they had to be. Oh, why didn't I check if it's like rotated right? Oh, never mind. I'm not doing that again. Leg time. Hello, sir. Oh no. Okay. What are we doing? I'm already very concerned how I'm gonna stuff these. Like, look how thin the ankle is. Can you, like, look. I have to sew around that and then stuff the little footsie part. How do you do that? Okay, okay, I can get these in. Now how do I get this in there? Can I, maybe, maybe too much. Oh, I actually got it in there. What if I try to swirl this around? Will that help or will that make it worse? Time to find out. I think that did make it easier. 1 leg. 2 legs. 3 legs. 4 legs. Attached legs. He came out extremely wonky. I will blame that on the hunger. The pattern pieces looked perfectly symmetrical, so it's definitely not on the pattern. He's really weird looking. Look at him. Oh, little derpy guy. Do you know what time it is? It's time to finish this project. The petals are dry. All I gotta do is the lotus flower, little seed box that doesn't have petals on, and a few of the leaves on stems. Look how giant I look. Look at my huge hands. And if this is a terrible idea, I'm sorry. So any of you magicians manage to thread your needle without using a threader and without licking your thread? I don't know. Am I gross? Am I a gross thread licker and nobody else does this? I don't... Let me know if you're not a thread licker. Actually, let me know if you are a thread licker. Sure, why not? Oh, my hands are sweaty. No! The worst. This has been such a fun and peaceful project to do. I guess this is where I do my like and subscribe and comment plug. In my last video, I mentioned that I'm a super tiny channel. I have 18 subscribers. Well, I believe I'm at 31 now. So getting there, growing. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Hopefully it's fun, not just for me doing it, but also for you watching me. I know a lot of people dislike French knots, and maybe this makes me weird, but I actually really enjoy doing them. This is where I get it in my head to make an entire embroidery project with nothing but French knots. Man, that would take forever, but it'd be so cool. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, how dare. Rude. Of course, like just after I said all these nice things about French knots, a disaster strikes immediately. Wonder if I can show this to you. There's a knot in my thread. Maybe this is why people don't like French knots. Look at this thing. Let's stuff you with awfulness. How to measure it out. So, and then half. Who needs units when you can do it without units? Maybe one at a time? It flew off and took one of the petals with it. That one flew off too. Come back, you rascals. The way the pattern is doing it makes a lot of sense. I just don't want to glue felt all over a wire that already looks very nice. Okay, I think I'm going to make a little loop-de-loop and just hope for the best. Can the scringle be seen? Oh, where did you come from? Hello! Welcome to a different angle. Do you like it? Is it good? Is it fun over there? I don't know what I'm doing. Stop sticking to my hands. It's starting to look like a flower. Oh, that was the page I was looking for. Well, I ignored it, so. I'm learning so much from this pattern, just so many cool techniques. This is certainly gonna look like something, but I don't know if it's gonna be a lotus. Dab of glue on the end here. Oh yeah, that worked quite well. How am I hungry again? Is it this project? Is this what's doing it? Is this what's making me hungry? I mean, it sure looks like something. Yes, I'm going more off pattern. It's because of who I am as a person. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be the way. I think that really tied it together. Can I freehand a circle? Do we believe in a free-handed circle? I think that's pretty good for a free-handed circle cutout. Oh, see, that's gonna be way nicer. Just gotta glue it in place. Haha. Oh, there's still some spaghetti. I'm very happy with it. Looks nothing like the pattern. I'm gonna do a little free-handed circly for this as well. Okay, I made a square. I think I can fix this. Haha. It's much tidier now. So it says to use soft pastel, but I don't have that. What I do have is some yellow Taylor's chalk. I have resurfaced. Watch this be so subtle you can't even see it. Can you see it? Oh yeah, you can, look at that. Kind of messed up the middle. Going off pattern. Yes, I'm freehanding more circles. Circles fix everything. Yeah, this is without and then with. Ooh, I hear a barred owl outside. I think it lives somewhere nearby because we hear it occasionally. Sometimes every night in a row. You probably noticed that I always start with a fairly clean desk and then it just goes nuts as I keep going. Now I'm gonna clean up and pack everything away, but you should get ready for the reveal. I'm super happy with these. I was thinking about somehow attaching them over here. I have a couple of these weird plasticky things. I think they're for routing cables, and they have some double-sided tape. So that's what I'm gonna do, and hopefully it works.